Welcome to Salute to the Years, where my family and I discuss everything Disney, from parks, food, and rides to travel tips, movies, and more. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Salute to the Years. I'm your host, Jeremy Simon, and I am riding solo again this week as Erica has been out of town and has not really caught up on what's going on in Disney World. And it's been a busy week, and she is just ready to rack out and go to bed. So I'm going to ride solo and go over all the news and happenings, what's been going on in the parks. And like I said, it has been a busy and eventful week, and things are getting closer and closer back to what kind of what we consider normal. There was some really good news, some sad news, some controversial news, and it's just been kind of a crazy week. And it seems like all of it seems to happen in like Wednesdays, Thursdays. Usually, like in a day or two, they kind of drop everything. But the big news that came out this week is some of the live entertainment is returning. Now, this is good news on multiple fronts. It's one, it gets these cast members who are part of the live entertainers back to work. A lot of them have been out since they were furloughed at the beginning of COVID and kind of holding out for this spot to come back. But they have announced some of these are returning. Over at Hollywood Studios, we are going to have fireworks over at Hollywood Studios again starting August 1st. That will put fireworks in 3 of the parks with Hollywood Studios and the return of the Wonderful World of Animation. Now, this is also a projection show that goes up on where Mickey and Minnie's is now, the Chinese theater. Fireworks going on behind it. It's a great show. Great projections. Great entertainment. We have a special tie to it just because this was the fireworks show that was going when we decided to go ride some rides instead. And we watched Jackson and Brooklyn walking arm in arm with Buzz Lightyear as he got put to bed that night, got put back in the toy box. Kind of a special memory for us. It was very commercial-like. So one of our magical memories. You've heard us talk about it before, but that one is always forefront on our mind when we talk about magical moments. But it is a wonderful show. You can see it from Sunset Boulevard. You can really see it from pretty much everywhere in the park, but if you get a good spot in front of the Chinese theater, you get to see all the projections and everything going on with it. It is a really good way to end your night if you're leaving Hollywood Studios, standing there watching those fireworks going off, enjoying a snack on your way out. But really, it's really a good show, and you can, if you're lucky, from some of the area hotels, you can see it going on as well. Last time we stayed at CBR, like we could see that fireworks show, and we could see Epcot Forever going on. And that was really a good time. We could sit at the pool and you could kind of see both going on, and it was a good time. It was a lot of fun. But also over there, during the day, you're getting one of the stage shows back, which is kind of big news. I think this might be the precursor to some of the other ones coming back, maybe hearing some more live shows, stage shows going on over at Magic Kingdom as they come, maybe some over at Epcot, but I'm hoping we're going to start seeing stage shows in front of the castle again, maybe help eat up some of these crowds. But over at Hollywood Studios on August 15th, Beauty and the Beast live on stage is coming back. A good musical to watch. You can kind of sing along, but really a good way to kind of also eat up some of those crowds. And crowds are returning. Summer crowds are there at this point. Been pretty evident if you just happen to take a peek. No, we take a peek at like my Disney Experience app every now and then. See what crowds are like down there, and the crowds have been there. You've been waiting for everything. If you've been there the last couple of weeks, it's been kind of crazy. It looks like a lot of stuff, 60, 70, 80. Then you get some of your bigger rides to parks, 120, 130. I think the other day I was looking and saw Flight of Passage, and it was like 200 and some minutes long, and it was just, I couldn't believe it. But yeah, summer crowds are definitely there. Another good way to eat up the crowds, but that's not starting until August 15th. And if I didn't say it before, the Wonderful World of Animation, that fireworks show, that's starting August 1st. August 1st, so that's like right around the corner. That'll be good to have 3 fireworks shows going at night. That way, maybe Happily Ever After won't be quite so crowded. And some of those crowds were kind of dispersed and even out, not just everybody rushing over to see that one. But I could be wrong, and we'll discuss why here in just a little bit. But as we're making our way over to Magic Kingdom, Mike and Sully are coming back at Monsters, Inc. Laugh for August 8th. August 8th, they're coming back. Another show this one will be inside, which will be nice because you have some air conditioning. Eats up a lot of the crowds again. It'll be nice to have that show going on where they're telling jokes, kind of interacting with the crowd a little bit, and just some nice entertainment that's been missing ever since COVID came in, and nice way to relax, enjoy some laughs, something that's family friendly. Another show that's family friendly. All the shows there are family friendly, but kiddos aren't going to be scared of this one, and pretty much everyone gets a laugh out of it. We've had some good memories there. And then another show that's coming back, another one for the kiddos that they really enjoy. Our kids loved it first time that they did it when they were little. Now they're much bigger. Not necessarily something we do, but love watching the little kids in there. It's Turtle Talk with Crush over at the Living Seas or over in Epcot, and watching him interact with the kids, and especially whenever he calls them out, like, hey, the little turtle wearing the orange shell or whatever it is, whenever they're wearing an orange shirt, and calls them out, and they realize he's talking to them, and the look on their face is priceless. I can't wait for that to come back. That one is coming back August 21st. So if you have not seen this show and you have littles, I highly recommend going to go see it. I think they will like it, especially if they have any connection at all whatsoever with Nemo and Crush, which most of the kids do. So yeah, go give it a shot. See if they like it. I enjoy it. I think it's funny. Lots of good memories. Whether it's your kiddo or it's another little that's in there, there's always a good laugh that's going on. Like I said, that one starts up August 21st. Now with that good news came some kind of sad news as well, and Dish Twitter kind of went crazy on this. So ending September 29th, that will be the last show forever and ever and ever of Happily Ever After. It is going away, going to be replaced with Disney Enchantment, the show that they are going to be doing for the 50th anniversary. That one starts October 1st, so a couple days before that, so you'll have a couple days without fireworks. But ending September 29th is Happily Ever After. This is the last show, and the day before that, September 28th, is the last show of Epcot Forever. That one's being replaced by Harmonious starting October 1st as well. Going back to Happily Ever After. So when this show first came out, it replaced a show named Wishes. If you didn't know that, and you're kind of new to this, the show Wishes was loved by pretty much everybody. And when it was announced that Happily Ever After was going to replace it, people were not happy. And when people first saw Happily Ever After, they weren't happy. It was, how can they get rid of my wishes for this? There's too much technology. They're replacing heart and emotion with technology. And people just really were not very happy with it. And now they're replacing it, and people are upset. I understand now it's been around long enough to where this is the one people really remember, one people have connections to, and it's really kind of grown on people. I think as Disney fans, we tend to get so connected with different things that we don't react well to change. But I will say this, every nighttime show that they have done up to this point, we got to wait and see, has been fantastic. And they're getting new technology with Disney Enchantment. So now we're going to have projections going down Main Street. And they have at least 4 more platforms to fire fireworks from. That's tough to say, fire fireworks from. But anyway, they got 4 new platforms to fire that stuff from. So it's new technology and more ways to encompass the fireworks and the projections and try to make you feel like you're in the center of it. I'm crazy excited for it. I don't know if that show is going to stick around once the anniversary is over. I tend to think that they're probably going to have another show using some of this technology that they're using for Disney Enchantment, where it's going to be projections going down Main Street and on the castle and fireworks all around and lasers and all the fun stuff that we've gotten to know. So I understand it is very sad that Happily Ever After is going away. I've barely even gotten a chance to get Erica's reaction on it. She absolutely loves Happily Ever After. She cries when she sees it on TV, even though we've seen it multiple times. She still cries. I'm going to be sad to see that part go, but I'm very excited to see what's coming. They do a very good job of connecting with people's emotions with these shows, and I really have very little doubt that they're going to lose that. They're still going to be able to do that with the new shows and new technology. So let's give them a shot before we completely say things like this is a grave mistake. People jumping to the conclusion of, well, once the anniversary is over, there'll be no more fireworks in Magic Kingdom, which I don't even know how people can get to that conclusion. People saying this is going to be their biggest regret. This is where Magic Kingdom goes downhill. I'm seeing all these things on social media. Hang on. Let's give them a second. I understand we're sad because those things are leaving. That might be your favorite thing. But let's give it a chance. Let's give it a chance to see what they can do. Now, Epcot Forever, especially this new iteration of Epcot Forever, no one's really going to be sad to see it go a whole lot. It right now is just basically a fireworks show with music. There's not a whole lot to it. I'm very excited to see what they do with Harmonious, because this is supposed to be the biggest nighttime show that they've done at any park, anywhere. And with all those screens, they got to do something with the Stargate and the floating tacos, because right now that's kind of an eyesore out in the middle of the lagoon, and not too many people are really digging that look. I got a feeling they're going to come up with something. I think that show's going to be really, really awesome. The colors that I'm seeing, it looks like an artist rendering. Like, I can't believe the colors that are on the screen, and with the water features and the fireworks and the lights, it's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see it. I hope people give it a chance, because it's also replacing a legend with Illuminations that was around for years and years and years, and a lot of people were very upset with that one going away. But it is going away, has gone away, and the new show comes. Both these new shows come October 1st. So some of the other news that came out this week, they've been debuting over the last couple weeks some of these golden statues that are going to be going around the parks, in all 4 of the parks, during the 50th anniversary. First one that came out was Mickey, and then we saw Goof himself. We saw Goofy and his statue that came out. I think both of those are probably going to be in Magic Kingdom. But then this week, they released 2 more, and it's a pair. There's a pair on each one. The first one that came out, and this one kind of took me by surprise. I wasn't necessarily expecting this one, but it might be a good choice. And it's going to go over in Animal Kingdom, and it's Timon and Pumbaa. Like, we all like Timon and Pumbaa. Put them over in Animal Kingdom. That'll be a good one for over there. I got a feeling we might see some more Lion King ones over there. Wouldn't shock me to see Simba and Nala, or I don't know if we'll see anything for Avatar over there. It might be kind of a difficult one to do over there. But there's only so many characters that they can put in Animal Kingdom. So I think we're probably going to see a lot of Lion King. Maybe we'll see a Fleck over at It's a Bug, or It's Tough to Be a Bug, I guess it is. Maybe we'll see him over there. I don't know. There's only so many characters that they can choose from in that park. So I got a feeling you might see Simba, maybe Nala, maybe Rafiki. Who knows? And then we'll probably also see some more Mickey and the gang hanging out. I think we'll probably see them in pretty much all the parks. And that's something I don't know. They said that there's going to be 50 character statues. I don't know if that's going to be 50 different characters or just 50 different statues or what's going on. But right now we know Mickey and the gang are going to be in Magic Kingdom. I think they've said that the princesses are going to be in Magic Kingdom. So that's already a good chunk of your statues. And I don't know how many of them they're going to pair up. If Mickey and the gang, like the whole gang, are going to be in one, or if they're all going to get their own. But I think they're all probably going to get their own in Magic Kingdom, and then maybe pair them together in some of the other ones. I don't know. I'm excited to see. It's it's something to look forward to. It'd be something to look forward to go and try and find in all the parks. Just some other little kind of scavenger hunt, something else to look forward to while you're there. And then the other one that got announced, I think that might just got announced today, is Cogsworth in Lumiere. I can never say his name. From Beauty and the Beast. The Buddy's there, another Buddy statue going in over at Magic Kingdom. I'm gonna guess probably over in Fantasyland by like Be Our Guest or the Bell Experience over there. I guess is where you're going to see it. I'm looking forward to seeing these other ones that are going to come out and see what we can go find. I know we've been kind of talking as a family. Maybe some of them we would like to see. I got some that are kind of dark horses maybe that I would like to see. Some characters we don't necessarily think of a whole lot over in some of the parks. We're talking about maybe doing another episode of just that. I don't know. I know one I really, really want to see, so I'll go ahead and give this one away, is Roger Rabbit. I really want to see Roger Rabbit over at Hollywood Studios. That's really a good chunk of what that place was supposed to be based on when it first started, was Roger Rabbit. And right now, all you can really see is his silhouette through a window, kind of over there by 50's Primetime. You can see it up there on the second floor, and a billboard in there. Let's give him a little bit more than a nod, because he was really supposed to be the Mickey Mouse over there, and it kind of has gotten brushed under the rug, and he kind of got pushed to the side. So let's give him a little credit, because that place really started off with him, and see what we can do. And then let's see what else happened over this week. Oh, Polly, the Polynesian Resort opened up this week to not just DVC guests, but regular guests in their new Moana-themed rooms. They look fantastic. There's lots of Moana themed through it. You got Hey Hey over there by your coffee. It looks like Maui's tattoo up on the wall. And you also got different artwork up in the room. It looks nice. I hope it translates over the years well. They don't have to go back and do it. They got enough color in there to where it makes you think of like maybe on a Polynesian island. And they've really done a good job. And when same day that they opened up all those rooms, Trader Sam's Grog Grotto opened up. If you don't know what this is, it's really kind of just a really highly themed bar in there with these fantastic drinks. You have skippers over there that are serving you. They get really into serving these drinks. And it looks like a lot of fun in there. I haven't been in there. It's been kind of tough to go in there with littles. Now they're getting old enough to where if Eric and I wanted to go there one night, we probably could. But it's opened up now, and there was a long wait the day that it opened. We watch a lot of vlogs here just because we're so far away, so we can kind of see what's going on. There was, once again, this Twitter was going, they were very angry with a lot of the vloggers. Someone had videotaped them going in. There was a big group of them that went in. They were really sitting there making fun of them because they were excited going in, and then we're giving them a hard time because there were so many of them that went in. Here's the thing. That's their job. That's what they're getting paid for. If you had the chance to do it, you'd probably do it too. And they weren't the first ones in, no matter what that person was reporting. I've gone back and I've watched the vlogs now. They weren't the first ones in. They may have been the first group that went in that day, but they weren't the first people called. They went there, got their name on their list like everybody else could have, and they went in. Now, if they were doing it day after day after day after day, I'd have a problem with it. But that day when it first opens, that's their job, is to kind of report what's going on. Yes, they were all there, but they had the chance to have fun too. And have fun at their job, which is what they did. So I really don't have too much of a problem with it. I know a lot of people really don't like the vloggers and the cameras that are around. As long as they're respectful, I don't have a problem with it. And it's a good way for us who aren't annual pass holders and who don't get to go all the time to get to experience some of that magic. So some of the people who are really kind of bashing on them, I think kind of need to ease up a little bit and kind of take a look around, because I think if they had the opportunity to have the followers that they do and get paid to do that, they'd probably do it too. And then some of the other news, last piece of like real big news that came out this week is back to being COVID related, and numbers are spiking again, and Florida is one of the highest places. And Orange County, Florida, and Orange County, California, both are recommending masks be worn inside. Disney has not responded with anything as of yet. So it's still, as it has been the last few weeks, you don't need to wear a mask if you're fully vaccinated. Only place you do have to wear a mask is on transportation. They haven't changed anything as of yet. And I think at this point, it's going to be kind of hard for them to change it. I think with so many people had held off on their vacations until they didn't have to wear a mask. And I think Disney kind of held off on relaxing it because they knew once they took those masks away, it was going to be really hard to enforce that again. I think what they're really hoping on is their honor system is going to go well. So if this is something that really bothers you and you really wish that everybody was wearing a mask, it may not be the best time for you to go right now, because I really don't think right now that Disney is looking at trying to enforce the mask mandate again unless they are absolutely being forced to. And right now it doesn't look like they're being forced to. So it might be something to look at. If this is something that scares you, keep an eye on the numbers. The Delta variant of it is going up, especially in Florida. And it's going up in a lot of places. It's going up here around Kansas City as well. But keep an eye on that. Right now, everything is status quo. Keep wearing your mask on transportation. And then after that, it's up to you what you want to do. With that, I say that with that a lot. I just kind of noticed that. But it has been, like I said, another busy week. Some good news, some bad news. But overall, I think we're getting closer back to where we all wanted to be with the parks. I'm really starting to get excited for all the 50th stuff that's coming out. Oh, and if you wanted to go October 1st, they opened it back up and now it's closed again. Those keep selling out. If you're going to be down there October 1st and you really want to go to Magic Kingdom or you really want to go to Epcot, keep checking it daily. Check the park reservation system daily, see if those spots open up. That way you can get in. And also, if you are going to those parks that night, stay till the end of the night because you're going to have brand new fireworks shows. Like I said, we just talked about, and both of those are going to be fantastic. I have no doubt. I got a feeling, one, they really don't want that Disney Enchantment, that fireworks show for 50th anniversary. They're going to go big on that. And then they really sunk a lot of money into Harmony, so it's going to be fantastic. Oh, also on that day is Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. That's coming October 1st, as well as new food booths for Food and Wine. So October 1st is a big day, so keep checking it. If you want to go that day, those spots might open back up. Also, month of October, the whole month of October now, for all those Boo Bash dates are sold out. I don't know if they're going to open up any more of those because like we were talking about last week with that and with Christmas, I think they want to keep it fairly small, intimate. That way you have a chance to ride all the rides, do all the things. It's more of an event than a party, so they don't have nearly as many people there. We have gone to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party a couple different times, and it can get pretty crowded. It was tough to ride some of those rides. It was way more people there than what we thought. Especially this last one, it's tough to get all the things done in a night just because there is quite a few people there, and I think that was really the big difference in prices. We've kind of talked about that before. I really think that's where it was. I can't wait to see what kind of information and news is going to be coming out this next week. Maybe next week we'll talk a little bit more about some of these statues that are coming out and give our ideas of other ones we would like to see. We try to keep you caught up on what's going on with all the news in the parks. So please go out and look for us at Salute to the Ears on Twitter and Instagram. Erica's doing a fantastic job on Insta with her Disney News in 30 seconds. So please go look at those. Tell your friends about us. Help us grow this thing. And with that, please, please, please go out, find your joy, and have a magical week.